If you're still editing like this in 2026, what are you doing? If you're still cutting up your A-roll by listening to your first take, cutting at the end of it, scrubbing to the next, cutting that gap, comparing them over and over before you've even started the actual edit, stop. It's 2026. None of your favorite creators are doing that anymore. There's a new way to edit that does all of that for you. So you can spend more time doing the stuff that actually makes your content stand out. Because no one ever watches a video and says, wow, they did a really good job at cutting all the retakes. So let this tool I'm about to tell you do all of that for you. Today, I'm going to show you the tool that I use to take a 20-minute video full of retakes down to a clean cut without having to do any of that nonsense. It removes my bad takes, my stutters, and edits everything to match my script or outline. The old way to do it would have been, this seems like take one. In this video, I'm going to show you okay, so I do that. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how many times did I say in this video, I'm going to show you in this video, okay, as you can see, I do the same thing over and over again. So editing by hand would have taken me forever. I would have to cut this up and even check which retake I like the best, right? Which one I look the best in, which one I sound the best in, which one flows the best with the next take. But with this new tool that I'm going to show you, in less than 5 clicks, the whole thing is going to be cut up. It's pretty simple. So step 1 is you need to download something called Selects. Just go to tryselects.com. There's a 7-day free trial, so nothing to worry about. It's available for Mac and Windows. So just click this button and it's going to download for you. Super simple. Okay, so once you've got it downloaded, this is what you'll see. Just a quick side note. There's a lot of things Selects can do, and there's just one thing I just want to show you. So if you click this button, your profile button at the top right, you can see that there's this thing called Connect to MCP. So basically, if you just click this button, you can do everything I'm about to show you today inside Claude or Codex without ever leaving it. I won't get into that now, but I have a video on how I use it to edit client videos just by dropping in a Google Drive link. It's on our page if you're curious, watch it after this one. Okay, so to get back on track, this is all you need to do. I have my video right here. You just drag and drop. Selects is going to place all your clips on the timeline. Let's say you had like 50 clips, so like multicam, just like super weird in different folders. Just drag your whole parent folder into it and just let it place itself. It'll sort it out, place it into its right tracks, and then it'll synchronize. It's pretty cool, but today I only have one like 23-minute video track. When you're happy with that, I can kick off analysis to move on into the editing stage. Okay, so it's ready to go. Press this button, and then it says it's going to take 5 minutes. Okay, so what Selects is doing now is it's analyzing the footage. And it's not just transcribing, it's actually watching it. So when it picks its best takes, it's listening for stutters and mistakes, but it's also checking the visuals. Did you look confident? Was your body language natural? Okay, so it's done now. So what you have to do now is, let's say you freestyled your video and you didn't have a script or like a guideline or anything. What you'll do here is press suggest an edit. You'll find a good storyline, it'll make it make sense, pick your best takes, all the good stuff. But for this one, I did a good job at following the script. I press this, then I press continue. Okay, so what it says is, to edit a script, I'll need the script itself. You can share it in either of these ways, paste it directly into the chat, attach a file, blah, 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 blah. I have it copied into my clipboard, so what I'm gonna do is just Command V, done. And I'm just gonna press, let's go. So what it's doing now is it's watching and listening at all your takes and just everything. So let's say you did like 5 takes of a specific part of your script. What it's doing now is it's finding all those different takes and it's analyzing them. Which take was the best and why? And then it's going to find all of them and piece it together and edit it according to your script. Okay, so while it's doing that, I want you to think about what you'd normally be doing right now. Maybe playing a take, listening to it back, scrubbing to the next one, comparing them, cutting that gap, and just repeating that for every single line in the script. And that's an hour, maybe 2, maybe 3, depends how long the video is. But that's all before you've even made one creative decision, right? This is just doing it while I sit here. Like I could be doing something else. I could be stretching, or I could be like scripting my next video. Super easy, and now it's done. So if we look here, okay, so let's move the chat out of the way for now. I'm gonna play it for you, and then let's see what it did. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use Claude or Codex with Selects to turn my client's Google Drive folder into a review-ready edit while I'm sleeping. If you edit videos for clients, this workflow can save you hours on every project. The idea is simple. Your client sends you a Google Drive link. You paste that link into Claude or Codex. Then it connects to Google Drive, pulls the footage, uses Selects to sync. Okay, look, it's basically done for me now. But just by looking at this, it's kind of hard to understand what it's done. So I'm going to press this button, compare with source. So out of this 23-minute long clip, these are the only clips it used. It cut out all that pre-roll where I was just like checking myself out in the camera. Like it's cut all of that out. I didn't have to watch that. I didn't have to cringe. And then it's pieced these two cuts together because I probably messed up a bunch of times here. Oh, and you might have seen this little blue tab right here. This is the really cool thing. It says review takes. It shows all the takes of that specific section and the reason Selects chose the one it did. Selects chose take 1. Confident and smooth delivery with excellent pacing throughout the explanation. So take 2 was clear speech, but the longer pauses between sentences make the pacing slightly less engaging than take 1. Fair enough. Let's have a listen. And all you need to do is, you don't have to go like scrubbing, looking for like the take 2 anymore. You just click it, just press play.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use Claude or Codex with Selects to turn my client's Google Drive folder into a review-ready edit while I'm sleeping.
Fair enough. It sounds less energetic. I agree with it. So I'm going to go back to this one and I'll press done. Super easy. This is so cool. It saves so much time. And it also means you don't have to fully trust what Selects did. You can always review what it did super quickly. It's the best. And you can make little tweaks here as well, just like you would in Premiere or like Final Cut. Let's say I want to make a cut here. Cut. Press delete. Just like as you would in Premiere, right? You can Command Z to bring it back. And another thing we can do, which I think is really cool, like it exists in Premiere, but not at this level. So if you think you want to like extend your clip, you can just drag, just like you can do in Premiere. But here, you can see the next word that's coming. So you can be like, I want to stop at every project. So I just drag the project and stop. That's so cool. That's so cool. But let's bring that back. Command Z to everything. But I see here that these look like a lot of silences. Yeah, it's fairly big silences, 29 frames. That's what Selects is telling me. Depends on what your editing style is. Sometimes you might leave it, sometimes you might not. But let's say I want like really snappy edits. What I'm gonna do is press this button. Hey, remove all filler words and silences in the script edit draft. You could also do that by the button here. I can press remove silence, but that's no fun, right? I wonder how my voice sounds through this mic. Does it sound better? Oh, damn. Okay, damn. It's done. Let's see how much it's tightened it up.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use Claude or Codex with Selects to turn my client's Google Drive folder into a review-ready edit while I'm sleeping. If you edit videos for clients, this workflow can save you hours.
It's a lot faster, right? Removes all those big gaps here as well. It's pretty cool. But let's say you want to do some text-based editing. I don't like this part. Let's say I had it in the script, but watching it over now, you don't like it. Just highlight and delete. But if you want to bring it back, all you need to do is highlight it again, press delete, and now it's back. Super cool. And a lot faster than trying to like listen to it, find where it is, cut it. Just text-based editing. So now you've done your first cut. Now it's for the fun part. Selects can also add graphics. You remember that MCP I was telling you about? The little icon at the top, this button. If you use Claude, what you can do is just type in, hey Claude, you see my Selects project? Can you add a cool graphic for the first 5 seconds? That was a horrible prompt. If it makes something good out of this, I'll be surprised. But Fable can do everything. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's see what I made. What's this weird ass prompt?
This video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use Claude or Codex with Selects to turn my client's Google Drive folder into...
Not bad. But let's say you just want a little bit more control, finesse, and do the effects yourself. It's kind of what I prefer. Like, it's great for when you have no time to like keyframe everything, but it's just a fun part, right? So what I do is I just press this button, continue in Premiere Pro. You can also do it to DaVinci Final Cut, or you can just export the transcript, export video. Okay, so but I want to make it clear, the graphics that you made here, they won't exist in your Premiere Pro project. The only way to get them is to export the video here. Understood? Okay. So let's press continue in Premiere Pro, select all, because I also want the string out, then hand off. And now, voila, we're back in Premiere Pro. See, script edit, that's the timeline we had. And the best part is, since it's linked to your source footage, we didn't do anything to it. You can extend clips, like, you have full control. It's like you did it yourself, but you didn't, right? You didn't waste like 2 hours. You still retain all the control. Now you've got a full timeline with all the flexibility that comes with an NLE, right? Now you can start doing the fun parts, add all the adjustment layers you want. So yeah, this is the workflow I use to make uploading videos a lot easier. So go try it out. The 7-day free trial in the description below. Tell me what you think, and that's it for today's show.